Welcome. So in this class we're going to be making a to-do list program. So we'll start off by doing the basic stuff. So from Tkinter import everything, root is equal to tk, root.main loop. There we go. Now, right now we'll work on the GUI. So for the to-do list, what we want to have a list box on the left, then we want to have a scroll bar, an entry field, an add button, and a delete button or a done button. So we'll start off with the list box, so we'll call it list, and then let's actually call it list 1 so it's a bit less confusing. We'll have a list box, and then we'll make the scroll bar, so scroll 1 to scroll bar, and then we'll have the entry field, so entry 1 is equal to entry, and then we'll have add is equal to button, and we'll have text is equal to add to list. Then we'll have done is equal to button, text is equal to done. And now we'll add all these to the window using the grid method. So list1.grid, we'll have a column is equal to 0, row is equal to 0, and we'll add row span a bit later. We'll have scroll1.grid, column is equal to 1, row is equal to 0, entry 1.grid, column is equal to 2, row is equal to 0, add dot grid, column is equal to, again, same as entry, so 2, row is equal to 1. It'll be below the entry. And then done dot grid, column is equal to 2, same as these two. Row is equal to 2. It'll be below the add button. Now, when we run this, it'll look kind of weird because we need to add row span and column span to all of these. So list, we'll have a row span is equal to 3 because we have 3 elements. So the entry bar and then 2 buttons. Scroll 1, again, same thing, row span is equal to 3. Entry, we can leave this, there we go, yeah, that should be fine. Yeah, so it looks pretty good. Now let's attach the scroll bar to the list box widget. So over here we'll have y scroll command is equal to scroll1 dot set. Oh no, let's copy this because we need to use the dot config method for that. Over here we'll have command is equal to list1 dot yview, and below this we'll have list1 dot config. Oops, there we go. I'll paste this back in. So yeah, there we go. And then let's make it stick to both sides. So over here in the grid method, we'll add the sticky parameter. Sticky is equal to north plus south. Alright, perfect. So yeah, looks like that. This looks pretty good. We have the basic GUI down. Now, let's make the functions for all the buttons. So we'll have the functions right here. So def. For that button, let's create add to list. Alright, pass in here for now while we're making the other one. So def. And then for done, we'll have done from list. pass for now, and then we'll add command parameters over here. Command is equal to add to list. Command is equal to done from list. Okay, so let's work on this one first. So basically, when we click the add to list, we want the text that is in the entry field to be added as an entry to the list box. So first we'll get current entered text is equal to, and then we'll have entry, so entry 1.get, and then we want to insert it into the list box, so list 1.insert, and then we want to insert it after every single entry that's inside, because we don't want them to be inserted at the start. So for that, we're going to use a new method called dot size. And so in this case, we'll use list1 dot size, and then after this, insert enter text. Okay. And this method just gives you the number of entries inside of the list box. So basically what this says is it inserts the entered text after the index of the last entry inside of the list box. Then after this, when we click add to list box, we want everything to be deleted that's in the entry field. So entry 1 dot delete 0 comma end. So deletes everything. Let's quickly just test this out to see if it works. So we have nothing here. Alright, go camping. Add to list, there it gets added. And there are going to be some like bugs that we need to fix. So as you can see, when you just click the add to list button, it just adds empty entries, so we'll create an if else statement for that a bit later. Let's work on this function now. So when somebody clicks the done from list button, we want it to delete the selected entry. So right now we'll find the index of the selected entry. So we'll create a variable called currently selected is equal to list1 dot cur selection. There we go, and then we want it to delete the entry at this index. So we'll have list1 dot delete, and we'll have currently selected, comma currently selected. So just that one. And yeah, that should be pretty much it, I think. Let's test it out. Go camping. I don't know. Go hiking. Do homework. I don't know, something like that. And then we click this. Done. There we go. Deletes it. And then we can click this one, and yeah, that's pretty much it. Now let's work on getting rid of this bug where if you click it, it just adds empty entries. So we'll create an if else statement. If len entry 1 dot get is equal to 0. Oh, there we go. Pass. Basically, don't do anything, and then else. Let's indent all this, and that should be it. Basically, I think we used len in one of the previous classes. This just checks the number of characters inside of the entry field, and basically, if there's 0 characters, it just does nothing. But there's something in there, it adds it. Do homework. Oh, why am I doing this now? and then you just click this. See, nothing gets inserted, so it's completely empty. Then as soon as we type in, I don't know, one character, it gets inserted. So yeah. Now finally, let's change the title. So root.title, and we'll have it called to do list, and then root dot resizable false comma false. Okay, there we go. So we have to do list right here, and it's not resizable. I'm quickly just gonna add a bunch of entries to see if the scroll bar works. So yeah, there we go. The scroll bar works pretty well, and we can delete entries, stuff like that. So that's our to-do list program. It works pretty well, and obviously you can customize it and stuff, and change the font, and change the color of the selected entries and stuff like that to make it look a bit better. So that's pretty much it.